shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And the car you a move, they treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it we talk about, we should've called it truth. Shout to all my that be waiting to make it part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to...
First pitch coming your way next. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Acuna punches one foul right side. That one missed. Acuna launched a homer in his most recent game. Now a screamer into the outfield. And a quick out number one. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Austin Riley. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that's a fair ball. Flying around third is Betts. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here is Freddie Freeman. Close but called a ball. And that's ball one. Sale measures 6 feet 6 inches. More than 100 career wins on the mound. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Freeman went deep in his most recent game. Rojas gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Up the middle. That's a hit. The throw in. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Line drive. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. To third. Tag. Got him. And that ends the inning. Back here in L.A. New inning getting started. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down. Here is Matt Olson. Went deep in the ball game last night. First pitch just misses.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a ball. 3-0.
Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Upstairs, and that is ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. And a 3-2. Out towards right center field. Edman pulls that one down, 2 away.
Batting 7.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next offering is fouled back. Olson leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
One and 2.
Just
That's
missed.
A ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back, bottom of the 2nd. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Max Muncy.
1-0.
Pitch misses there, ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track. Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Right through there for a strike. And ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. There's the strike.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside. That one hit to right. Acuna has it sized up. That is the inning. So they make. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Sean Murphy. Snell back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
It doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
This one in the air, center field. Edman makes the grab, 1 down. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball is outside.
1-1.
1 out, bases empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Acuna in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. And another ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And it's through for a hit. Around from second is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So 2 down. So here's Riley now. He's 0 for 1. Right side. Pages moving under this one. Nabs it. And that is that. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. All even now at 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
This one high in the air to left center. Harris sizing this one up. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fought off foul. And Mookie takes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too.
The first
He just put together a really nice swing
Freddie
and just missed a home run.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Sale delivers. That one fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Betts rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. He gets against the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit hard, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Next offering is in for a strike.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 errors and 1 left. Back here at Chavez Ravine, leading off, Marcell Ozuna. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he's into second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Really turned on that one down the line. And that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Matt Olson. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten
1 ball, 1
going,
strike.
and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
2
third.
and 2.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Sean Murphy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Popped up. Hernandez hustling after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. In comes the run from third. And now they trail by one. And now a wide throw to third.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pages, the next to hit. There's a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Hernandez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the inning is over. So the Dodgers back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one just missing inside. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His second of the year, and we're all square. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. J.P. Feyereisen getting loose out there. Garcia getting loose as well.
That's a ball.
Outside, and the count is 1-2. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Rojas hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that. That's his second double of the night.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being.
Now on the bump, Alex Vesia.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Olsen at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Braves draw even on the solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Rojas in the box again. Takes a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And the next pitch is way outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna after it. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Fastball is outside. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it. Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And the pitch. Ripped to third. Throw on to Olson, and they get the out on Smith. Inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And we're back. Top six. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Anthony Volpe. The other way. And it gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. Here comes a skipper. J.P. Feyereisen on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. First pitch misses. And another ball. Tap foul at the plate. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next pitch misses outside. 3-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. 0 for 2 in this one. High chopper to third, and that's foul. Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Feyereisen picks to first. Volpe back on a dive.
2-2.
In the dirt. That one ripped. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit in the air left field. Oh no, he dropped it. Tying run is in to score from second. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
As an outfielder, it can be easy to take it for granted that you're just going to catch that routine fly ball because you do it over and over again. You feel like you could do it in your sleep, but it doesn't take a whole lot to screw it up. Right there, I think he was looking ahead to making a strong throw back in with the runner tagging and just didn't look it in all the way.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 7-4. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Get one on the big fly. It's now 7-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Rafael Montero.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one down the line. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's too high.
1-0.
High fly ball out to left field. Ozuna should have it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Andy Pages digs in now. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Luis Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.